Welcome to another video episode on my walking robot Mirft2 based on the fischertechnik TXT controller and equipped with two front sensors, a USB camera, and is also some kind of sensor and a lamp, LED rather. The controller is running Linux, embedded Linux, programmed in online mode in Python in my case. You can also program it in RoboPro, which is its own language, but Python has more possibilities. I am using the camera to grab images to be processed by OpenCV, which is running embedded, and using ImageMagick I can then view the images. First of all, let's start the interface, see if I can connect. And what you might notice if you have watched my videos on this before is that I have one extra object now, newly created, originally for a different project and reason, but I can use it here as well because I'm detecting red and it has red knobs. So first of all, booting. Oh, and you can see this cord, it's from the AC adapter. It doesn't run, so no need right now to use a battery. Another thing is then that when everything has been corrected, I still have to test how long the battery lasts, but that's coming up. Right now it is showing correctly the community interface. However, I can't use that, not for pics, so I have to go to the standard interface. Now I can grab things, but first let me log into it. No, first I am going to use RoboPro to see if everything is correct. I changed the IP address for this one into this one, and yes, I have to acknowledge connection, and it says error. I have no connection. I am trying it again, and now I have an interface that I can check. So that is good. That means that I can log into with SSH, which is no problem, and the second terminal is also no problem. I open the source code. Oh, I first have to set the date and then open the source code. Anyway, let me show first to run everything. No, it's better to set the date first, because then every image that is taken will have the correct image, will have the correct date. So, and I will show you in a moment how everything is being performed. So let's now go to the screencast and show you. Alright, so now with the same situation still, interface test is running, and I can press this switch and you see in the interface test what is working. Then also this one and this one. So everything is working right now. What is not working is the camera, because I can't show that in here. This is the source code, as you may understand, and I just set the date here, and I have to do now something else as well, which is remove all the remains from last time. And what's the end result? Those four image files have to be removed for now. It's from last time. So here they go. Clean stuff. And now it's best to turn the robot around, facing and that goes wrong. Correctly position it. Not very stable, I have to say. Alright. Mind the wire. This is best. And it has to face all objects, so I better put it a bit central. And now let's see whatever happens. And yeah, here are some stuff from other projects. Doesn't matter right now. Okay. This still hasn't been solved. Not as far as I know. Yep. That's good. So, now. No, display. And then 12:28. This doesn't show everything. So actually I should put the robot a bit further backwards, or put the object a bit further to the right. But let's see what the result gives. Yeah, I'm not too happy with this. This should be all black, all red. This is correct, this is correct, so why isn't this correct? Because it's darker? Could be. And yeah, this is brighter red than this. So I am not very happy about it. What more can I check? I could check 20. What is 20? Okay, same. Yeah, so my filter is still a bit off. But I can check something else as well. Viewing more. Alright. Now I should be able to see more. Let's run again. Going a long way. Walking and walking, good exercise, very nice. And mind you, I didn't even change the distance to walk. Okay, so that is image 9, 15, 25. Yeah, a whole different view. But now I think I'm a bit too far behind. Although you can see some colors. Alright, this is more prominent in the view. So let's make a result. Let's show a result of this. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is really bad. Okay, so closing in a bit. Doing it again. Alright, that is 1725. Yep, 1725. Yeah, just a little bit better. But what does results show? Oh, look at that. Now that is an image I like. This is really an image that I like. All red that should be red. Yes. But look, yeah, it's, how do I explain that? I haven't changed the values. So let's go here. I haven't changed these values in between. And yet the result is excellent. Yeah, can't explain it really. So time to watch the blob and the filter. Blob time. Really? So what's blob time with the other ones? 15. Absolutely worthless. And 1228. Yeah. Speaks for itself. Speaks definitely for itself. These images are not usable. Not to say that these are usable, but at least you can focus on things. The only problem is, considering the distances being closest and missing a big deal of red that you can see here, how much do you need? Okay, apart from that, some more reasoning. How do I determine how much red is present so I can go on, because the objective is still that the robot walks and more or less on its own autonomously decides if it goes off course and then detects red and alters its course. Follow a trajectory, but most importantly correct its course, because image magic is on this laptop, not on the TXT, and that's the second step, of course. How do I do that? I can, of course, no, display is not there. There's no image magic on it. So I think that is going to be a big challenge, if it is possible. Or OpenCV must have something that I still don't know. That's another possibility, of course. Anyway, yeah, I have done yet one more file to check using this one is a filter. Oh, that's the same. Okay, never mind. Anyway, with this result I think I can be happy, although, yeah, like I said before, I'm not happy with these results. Further testing needed. And can I use OpenCV to do image magic stuff? But another thing to do is Blender. So let's go with that one as well. Like I said, Blender time. What I discovered last time, and I have to compare to the real image, is that apart from details like this, the bottom side is not entirely accurate. This side is by now 1, 2, 3, although that's open for debate. How many actually are there? Carefully, and then it is nice if I show it on camera. So carefully put it like this, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 in the whole width, and above that 1, 2, 3, and that is also 1, 2, 3. So 3 is correct. So these 3 have to be applied here as well. although it's actually the other way around. This is 4, which means that this isn't entirely accurate. This is actually 4. And if I want to model it correctly, I have to do it like that. This means that this part has to be changed. And how to do that properly. Is it? Yes, it is. Although more like that then. Duplicate. Put it like here. Is it? Yes. And then I have to make 4 out of this. So that will be that will be 1. Yeah. Duplicate. Duplicate. And duplicate. And now it will look like absolute, yeah, no good. Nope, it's the other one. That's one thing. And then I see that they are too small. And this has to be changed as well. Nope, not that one. This one. A little bit shorter. Right there. A little bit up. And duplicate. Right there. So this is better. However, then I see that this one, making 4 of it, this one also here, and this one also, they have to be bigger, larger. And okay. Now let's see if they're still all nice and clean. Looks like it. Yeah. So this one has to be replaced with this one and this one as well. Let's first save. A little bit of patience is required. Now it's done. Okay. So now how can I do that nice and quickly? Yeah, delete. And 1, 2, 3 and 4. Duplicate. And now I have a little problem. Okay. And this makes no sense, of course. So right here, which doesn't make sense either. But it's a start. So the same thing applies here. Now how do I get it nicely? Here. So this one goes 1, 2, 3, no, not this one, 4, duplicate, and here, yeah, and that's no good. It crosses them completely. But that is the way it should look. Then I do know how many parts I should need, and that is what the modeling is about. Although it should be a little bit higher. Then I have to shorten this one. But this one, yeah, that's the point. So see, this one has to be shortened. This one too. Nope, the wrong way. And that's better. Oh, no. Now things start to look more realistically. Yep, and this one then as well. Because if I want to order parts, I have to know how much, and this is going to look like I need quite a few parts more. And these are normal black stones. Now I have to admit that they are not all in good perspective, but it gives a nice idea, which is what it is about. And that is for modeling. And a kind of wrap. So without changing the algorithm, I got different results, probably depending on the distance. So this distance between the camera and these objects give the best results so far, leaving me to question the way to actually have it autonomously acting, because when I use ImageMagick, I'm not doing that on the controller, I'm using the laptop for it. While the program does run completely on the controller. Unlike the Robo interface, which I use Python with, it has a live executable link radio frequency with the controller, but this one runs it itself. I start it, but then it runs entirely on the controller, so how to do that is a big question. But the result is nice for now. Then of course Blender with some fundamental changes to the model, and getting closer to time for ordering. For now, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and give the video a thumbs up. Leave a comment or suggestion. You can also follow me via Instagram and Twitter. Please support this vlog, video and my website by making a donation. And you can also choose to become a patron and have your name mentioned on my website, and depending on the pledge also with my videos. So thank you, have a nice day, to be continued.